welcome to my channel. So we're going to start in child's pose. Bring your big toes together, separate your knees wide, reach your arms out in front of you, and then soften the head down. From here, just start to bring your attention to your space. Notice how your body is feeling at this moment. Wherever you are, in your home, or wherever you're doing this practice, whether outside or with friends, just try to bring your attention to your breath. So of all the things you could have done, you chose to be here, to take the time to practice, to do something good for yourself, for your mind, your body, and your soul. So let's take that all in. Release all of your thoughts from your day, and let's stay present here as we move, as we flow. Staying in your child's pose, just start to reach your arms forwards. You're on your fingertips, and your elbows are lifted off of the mat, and your arms are straight. Take an inhale in through the nose, and then as you exhale, start to walk your hands over towards the right, so slightly off your mat, feeling that stretch into the left side of the body, and then releasing the head back down. Inhale in here. Exhale back to center, and then walking your hands over to the left side and releasing the head back down. Feeling that stretch now on the right side of the body. Continuing to breathe deeply. And then come back to center, and then press into your palms, and you're going to come up onto all fours. Spread out through your fingers, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees hip width apart, right underneath your hips. From here on an inhale, you're going to shift your weight to your left hand, reach your right arm up. And then as you exhale, you're going to swing your right arm under your left, palm facing up, and you're going to come down onto that right shoulder. Resting your head down on the mat, gentle tuck of your chin into your chest. Finding that nice sweet twist. Take one more breath. And then use that left hand to push yourself up. And then we'll switch sides, shifting your weight to your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up into the air. And then exhale, swinging your left arm under your right, palm facing up, come down onto that left shoulder. Breathing deeply. Again, just starting off slow before we move, before we flow. One more breath. And then push with your right hand to come back up. So you're on all fours again. We'll do cat and cow now. Inhale, drop the belly, sitting bones come up, lift the heart. And exhale, round into the back. Draw the belly in, release the crown of the head. 2 more times like that. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center now. You're going to step back with your right foot. Curling your right toes under. Push back through that right heel. And you can rock forward and back a few times, feeling that space, feeling that stretch into the back of your leg, your calf, your ankle. And then from here, inhale, raise that right leg up. And as you exhale, you're going to cross it over your left leg and bring your toes back down onto the floor. Keep pushing back through that right heel, and then you're going to twist towards the left, looking back at your foot, at that right foot. Put a little bit left toes under. Push back through that heel. Feeling the difference between sides, you can rock that foot forward and back a few times, that leg. And then pausing, raise your left leg up, inhale, and then exhale, cross it over your left. Bring your right toes back down onto the floor, push back through that heel, and then twist to the right. Little bend in your elbows and look back at that left foot. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to center and release. Bring that left knee down. This time walk your hands a bit forward, curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, stretch it back into downward facing dog. And bending one knee and then the other. And just walking your dog out. Bending into your knees, draw your hips up and back, lengthen up through the spine, release the head, no tension in your neck. And then from downward facing dog, lift your heels up high, look forward. You can either hop or step to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, come up halfway, flat back. And then exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, reaching the arms up, palms come together, look up. And then exhale, come right back into your fold, moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine, come up halfway. And then exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step back to plank, and lower chaturanga. Hug your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And bring your feet together. You're going to stretch your right leg up into the air, inhale. And then bend your right knee, open up into that right hip, exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg, square off your hips, look forward, and step your right foot forward between your hands. And then drop your left knee down. If your foot doesn't reach, just grab your ankle and step it forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, hands come together in front of your heart. Twist to the right, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push into your elbow, lift the chest, and twist. So you're pressing into your palms, working towards bringing your thumbs towards the center of your chest, gazing over that right shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly unwind, bring your hands down, step back into plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Feet come together, inhale, left leg rises, bend your knee, open up your hip, exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, square off your hips. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, knee over your ankle. Right knee comes to the ground, inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, twist to the left now. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Pressing into your palms, lifting up through your heart. Try not to hold the breath. For 2. And 1. Unwind, bring your hands to the ground, step back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, you can always drop your knees, rest in child's pose if you need to. We'll continue on here, feet come together. Inhale, right leg comes up. Bend your knee, open up into that right hip, exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs, square off your hips. Exhale, right foot steps forward between your hands. This time you're going to come into a high lunge. Back leg is strong. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, palms come together, hands to your heart. Twist to the right again. So if you need to modify, you can come back to that first variation with that left knee on the ground. To help with your balance, you can look down first, then to the side, and then maybe up and over your shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind, hands down, step back, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up, and exhaling back. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Left leg reaches up high, inhale, bend your knee, open up your hip, exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, square off your hips. Exhale, left foot steps forward between your hands. High lunge now, back leg strong. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, twist to the left. Go nice and slow. Again, your gaze can be down. And then when you're ready, slowly looking over to the side, up and over your shoulder. Back leg is strong for 3, 2, and 1. Release, hands down, step back plank, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up, and exhaling back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, you can rest in child's pose if you need to. If not, stay downward facing dog. Stay with your breath. Feet come together again. Inhale. This time, right leg comes up. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. You're going to come forward. Shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, swing your right leg all the way up again, one-legged dog. And then this time, right knee to your left elbow, cross it over. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow again, come forward. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. This time, swing your right leg all the way up into the air. Look forward, and then you're going to bring your right knee behind your right wrist, and then come into pigeon pose. Extending your left leg back. Again, the closer your right heel is to your hip, the easier the stretch. Again, listen to your body. Feel free to bring your hands forward, maybe onto a block or on a pillow. If it's comfortable for you, you can come onto your forearms. So breathe into that right hip. So any variation with your hands, maybe you can stack one fist on top of the other. You can rest your head down. And just take a moment here to breathe. Breathing into that right hip. Melting your heart down. Take one more breath. Then very slowly, you're going to push into your hands. You're going to come up. Keep that right knee bent. You're going to shift your weight all the way over onto your right hip, and then swing your left leg all the way out in front of you. Bring your left foot now to the outside of that right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. And then exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Sit up tall. And then then twist to the left side, gazing over your shoulder for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly unwind, come back to center. Take a counter twist on the right side. And then release, swing that left leg back behind you, bring your hands forward, step back to plank, and lower chaturanga. Inhaling up, and exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Feet come together, inhale, left leg rises. As you exhale, bend your knee, bring your left knee to your left elbow, come forward. Inhale, stretch your left leg back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, cross it over. Good, inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way up. And then as you exhale, look forward, swing your left knee behind your left wrist. And then extend your right leg back, coming into pigeon on the left side. Adjust if you need to. And then make your way down slowly onto your forearms or onto your fists, resting your head. And breathe here. Feeling the difference between sides. Again, one side may feel easier than the other, and that's totally normal. Melting your heart. Breathe into your front, your side, your back body. Bring your awareness to your left hip. And softening with every breath. Very slowly, make your way up. Shift your weight over onto that left hip all the way. Swing your right leg all the way up in front of you. Bring your right foot to the outside of that left knee. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm up high. And then exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your knee. Twisting from your belly. And gazing over your right shoulder for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly unwind, take a counter, stretch, and twist to the left. And then release. Bring your right leg back behind you. Hands come forward, step back plank. And lower chaturanga. Inhaling up and exhaling back. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And then drop your knees, come into child's pose. This time bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing up, and softening your head down. Slowing down your breath. very slowly, using your hands to roll yourself up. Nice and slow. Bring your knees together, shift your hips to one side, reach your legs out in front of you, and you're gonna find your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side, just massaging into your low back. Hug that right knee into your chest, extend your left leg all the way down onto the floor. Inhale here, and exhale, pulling that knee in closer. Coming into a gentle twist. Keep that right hand on your knee, left hand on your knee, right arm out to the side, and then bring that right knee over towards the left. Soften your right shoulder down. One more breath. And slowly making your way up. Bring that left knee to meet your right. And then switch. Hug your left knee in, extend your right leg all the way down onto the floor. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale, pulling that knee in closer. Right hand on your knee, left arm out to the side, bringing that knee over towards the right. Softening your left shoulder down. One more breath. And then slowly come back to center. Bring your right knee to meet your left. One last hug, lift your shoulders, lift your head up, draw your nose towards your knees, squeeze everything together. And then release the head down. Extend your legs out in front of you. Coming into final relaxation, Shavasana. So using this time to let your body take in the work that you did. Softening from the crown of the head all the way down to your toes. Choose to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. In the interest of time, slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing small movements back into the body. Bring your legs together, reach your arms up and over your head. Take a deep stretch out through your fingers, out through your toes. Get nice and long, take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. And bend your knees, place your feet on the mat, gently roll over onto your right side, staying here for a moment. And then slowly, using that left hand to come all the way up. Coming into a comfortable seated position on your mat, palms together in front of your heart. Thanking your body for the work that you did today. Thank you so much for practicing.